Movie night back with another classic. I'm your host, Easy. Welcome to Car Language, and I'm gonna try to post every day until 2026. That's the goal. I'm trying to get our YouTube channel up. Anywho, we're changing the oil pan gasket to my 2000 Toyota Celica. Part of the reason why I think I'm gonna keep it is because if you notice the trend, I got a two-door Camaro, I got a two-door Chevy Blazer, and I got a two-door Toyota. So what Rick Ross said, two-door coupes, boy, I live that. Never done this before, and I'm sure it's the gasket leaking, but I changed the oil pan anyway. I did the that's crazy too, because I did the spark plugs. I probably didn't, yeah, I had to do that. I forgot. I checked them and they were bad. Look at this. Don't trust nobody whenever you buy a car and they tell you that they did certain things. 9 times out of 10, they're lying. 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So if you do find that dude that did tell the truth, and look, that's how you know. Look at that. They were burnt to a crisp. And he said he changed them, but I know he didn't because all 4 of them were just like this. So anybody tell you they did I was about to curse. Anybody ever said that they did a tune-up on a car? It's nothing to pull out a spark plug and check. You know what I'm saying? If they did change the spark plug, you could tell by the filter on the air intake. If that's been swapped, then maybe they did. But it's nothing to take out a spark plug from any car and check it. If it looked like that, they didn't. So this is what we got going on. It's been a while since y'all seen this. I got the motor mounts. I'm gonna swap that too. That'll be on a separate video because I gotta really make sure I got the tool. I'm sure I got the tools. I just want to make sure it moves smoothly. This is the car. I haven't done anything to it. I took out the seat the other day because I wanted to see if it fit in the Blazer. We're gonna try to make them fit in the Blazer. I think so. This is the oil pan, and this is the oil pan gasket. I don't know. I'm a strong believer in, when it comes to hoopties, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like 9 times out of 10, it's probably the gasket leaking. But I'm going to change the oil pan anyway, just to kind of check that off in case I got to go back under there. I know that the whole oil pan situation is fixed. Ultra black, I shouldn't need more than that. Fortunate too, because I just changed the oil not too long ago, and then I noticed the leak. I thought it was coming from the valve cover gasket, but it's not. It's coming from the bottom, and we're gonna change that. Hopefully it's the oil pan gasket. Let's get to it. So it looked like we just got a whole bunch of 10s everywhere. I don't know, I've lost count, but they're all over the place, so it's nothing. I like to think that it's coming from here because I see it wet right there, kind of all around the oil pan gasket everywhere. I'm gonna assume this is from, like, you know, the wind blowing it back there. We'll find out. If not, Toyota parts are cheap, especially for this car. I'm gonna keep this, you know. I think we're gonna bring it back. These seats are way too expensive to have in this car. You know, I don't think it's worth it. So I'm gonna definitely try to put them in the Blazer. As I mentioned before, yeah, look, right now it's still leaking. So let's get to it. This thing's been draining overnight, so it should be very little in there. I'm contemplating whether I should take the filter out. We'll see if we can work around. I'm not. The less you take off, the better. I'm almost 100%. It's the oil pan gasket. All of these screws are loose. I promise you, I did not loosen them. I thought I had the wrong socket. It's a 10. But yeah, that's crazy. Was it the oil that loosened them? I have no idea, but we're about to find out. That's definitely our problem. And like I said, look, oil's still leaking. So you be careful with this little piece. There's little sponges, I guess, to hold it together. What's down here? Let me show y'all where. Right there, to cover those 2 screws. You're gonna need a 10 to take those out. It's very uncomfortable. So we're gonna put the silicone right here, and then it slide in. These are the grooves. So just be real. Don't get nervous. Let's see a little bit of engine. It's cool. It's gonna be my New Year's resi. I'm gonna do my best to like be more hands-on. I'm doing this with this only because kind of testing out the camera angle. But yeah, be a lot more hands-on, even with the daughter. Like I had her out here, then my brother-in-law, he came out here, so all right, stuff like this. Hold on. I gotta step my tool game up. Like I said, I don't really be buying stuff because I'm not a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Like, but lately I've been definitely doing a couple things. I was about to say, like, why you playing games, baby? Why you playing games, baby? And I got a damn drill, but I can't find it. You know what it is. You let somebody hold something and they don't bring it back, and they cool, so you don't want to. I need to answer my shit. And simple as that. Greasy. Alright, so I don't know if it might be something new to y'all, but gasoline cleans everything. Like, I've heard of people literally fixing catalytic converter problems. So it's the hole right here. Shake it in there real well. So you see that dirt in there, dirty. We'll get a rag. It's cold. Gasoline is cold. I never thought gasoline gets cold. It's regular. So we'll clean it off. Like I said, this is just, little preventative maintenance, I guess that's what you call it. Clean it off. Taking advantage that the weather been nice, so I've been doing a lot of things. Definitely been a lot more outdoorsy. Okay. When I go like that, that means cut it off. I got my little Santa Claus little helper right here. So I just cleaned it. We're gonna put everything back. I'm not too sure what the pounds per square inch to tighten this is, but like a little nudge. We'll screw it all the way, and then we'll give it that nudge, that extra nudge. That's how I tighten things. And as y'all can see, where the gasket was, there's no like old gasket, dried up gasket stuck anywhere. That's how you know the thing's probably been loose for the longest, which is super crazy. I know. Everyone, comment down below. Let me know what tools I need. And we finished. Like I said, a little bang. That's it. Don't move. And these bang. That's it. Don't move. Bang. That's it. Don't move. You know what? Because there's oil down here inside the oil pan, I'm gonna tighten it just a little more. That's it. I ain't gonna strip this. And just to be on the safe side, I'm just, making sure there's no excess. It's not. It's just real dirty. I was telling my mans, I was like, yo, I've never seen like a dipstick like that. It's been a while since. Oh, yeah, it's been a while. This ain't my first engine I've done the oil pan gasket to. I've actually helped do the one on my Volvo. That was crazy work. Like, I remember I had to take a shower outside. That's how dirty that job was. Literally got washed in oil. You know what I'm saying? I got to get me like one of those Breaking Bad suits to work on cars, because I'm very sloppy when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I got the finally I put the cardboard under, and I do that. But usually I forget, like I'm halfway through the job and I'm like, yo, I should have did this, I should have did that. So yeah, that's it. Cut. They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this literally cost me, I don't know, less than $50. Literally, this is my garbage / fire pit. Literally less than $40. I might as well get the. I mean, you know, not all the time, but like I said, this cheap, and I didn't have to scrape off the excess seal on the old one. Might as well change it. You don't have to. That's just me. So I'm putting it on here, and then I'm gonna, from what I remember how we used to do it, and just kind of swipe it evenly. I hope your father come out here so he can check me on whether I'm doing something wrong. I don't think so. See if it leaks, you know what I mean? I highly doubt it. That seal is probably like $20, literally. Just get it all in there. All in there. Gotta hurry up too, because this thing dries up real fast. Now, get to work. You imagine this is not the one? I'll be tired. This has been sitting here for months, so I wouldn't even be able to return it. After it dries, you'll be able to drive your car tomorrow. I'd give it a day just to be safe. In my case, the celica is not my daily, so I'll probably be sitting longer than that. And then Christmas time will come back around and still ain't dry the car. Yeah, it feels like I leveled the sealant well. I hate dealing with sticky-ish. Pause. That's what she said. Look at that. It's been sitting for so long. It curled up. I gotta hope that the seal I made a mistake and put it the other way, so I flipped it, and it doesn't matter because it actually took shape. And guess what? Now we got the silicone on the other side too. So I can see it took shape real quick. I was having an issue when it was on the other way. Which is weird. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But it took shape. Wait for it to dry a little bit. And then we'll put some, just kind of swipe it, my finger around it again. Ready though. Alright, so right now I'm just putting the screws on by hand. I'm gonna tighten them all the way. I got time today. Like I said, I know I could do this a much faster way, but I just kind of want to feel that the oil pan itself is, getting in there evenly. And after I finish, I didn't even look up a YouTube video to do this. I was real confident going in. It's a little ass engine. I literally feel like I could pick this engine up out of the engine bay if I was to disconnect everything. We're gonna pour the oil back in. Make sure there ain't no leak. That's the great thing about, getting a fresh oil pan, because everything looks fresh. So we'll definitely see if we did a bad job or not. So I'm gonna torque them, not tight, every other one. Damn, damn hands are slippery. All right, every other one. Till it's like not tight, but you know, all the way in there. Like I said, I'm gonna use the same oil because I don't know if that was where the leak was coming from. It was definitely leaking from that, but also I think it's leaking from somewhere else because it's wet right here. Let me show y'all that. What is that? I have no idea, but we'll find out. As y'all can see, bone dry, did everything. That was a bit tough getting to. Those were uncomfortable. I'm gonna just put the lid back on because it's not even that important. Again, I don't think we're done down here. Just dump the oil in for the grand finale. I'm gonna let you guys see if there's any leaks with me. You know what I mean? I could be like, yo, you suck. No, I don't. Bone dry. I'll be honest, I didn't lose a screw. I think these screws were so loose that one was missing. I promise y'all. I was putting them in my little tray. And yup, I guess when we crank it, we'll really see what's up. But we'll let it sit for about 24 hours before we crank it, just to be safe. And friends, will wrap the video for today. I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half job, only because it's my first time doing it, so I had to kind of, you know, take my time with it. But super easy. I'm gonna keep it's for sale. It's for sale. But I want what I want, and I'm gonna take my time with it because this is a good way to kind of, you know, get your feet wet as far as mechanics go. Super easy, and you kind of get an idea on how to do things. You know what I'm saying? Because for the most part, in another car, it'll be similar, just things will be rearranged in a different way. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope this was helpful. Calling, but stay tuned. More content coming soon.